Hello and happy Wednesday from Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. You know, part of being rational is being an adult. And a big part of being an adult, I think, is not getting disappointed. It's wasted time. So there are two things I don't get. I don't get disappointed and I don't get offended. You don't have to worry about my sensibilities. If I disagree with you, I will let you know. But please don't flatter yourself to think that you're somehow offending me. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't get offended. And I don't get disappointed. So I wasn't disappointed yesterday with the Senate confirmation hearing. I wasn't disappointed in the ridiculous, impertinent actions of people like Cruz and Graham and Hawley. I wasn't disappointed because it met my expectations. How can you get disappointed by clowns being clowns? It's what they do. Graham, aside from not letting Judge Jackson answer a single question and cutting her off, did he say one word about anything that was at all relevant or pertinent to why we were there? No. So clearly his assignment was deflect, whataboutism, etc. And then you have Cruz and Hawley divide up the remaining work. Soft on crime, hardly. Child pornography, really? And of course we had to have the obligatory reference to CRT, even though it made no sense with anything. So again, not disappointed. How can you be disappointed when you see clowns being clowns? They're clowns. Now, John Cornyn, on the other hand, you piss me off because you're not stupid. Whatever John Cornyn is, he is not stupid. And his particular tangent, same-sex marriage, it's almost like they got together and divided up these subjects. That's exactly what they did, so that they could get the sound bites they need to pander and grandstand. So John Cornyn, who is not a stupid man, and he's not an ignorant man, goes into this dissertation about how same-sex marriage rights ought to be determined by voters in all of these separate states. He knows better than that. We don't vote on matters having to do with citizens and humans' basic rights. That's not what we do. That's why we have laws and constitutions. And yes, it's why we have a Supreme Court. So Cornyn first says, well, there's absolutely no mention of marriage in the Constitution. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Just like the phrase separation of church and state is not in the Constitution in those words. But what the hell do you think the Establishment Clause means? And with respect to marriage, what do you think the right of assembly and the right of association means? That would cover marriage. We don't vote on issues of human rights. If you'll recall, we voted on slavery in 1860, and the states in which slavery won became the Confederacy. Now, because it passed a vote, does that mean slavery was okay? It should be determined that way? How'd that work out? John Cornyn knows that. And then there's finally this thing, he has to pander to, everybody's religious convictions have to be respected. Okay, but are you kidding me? Your religious convictions would be threatened and challenged if somebody was making you marry somebody of the same sex. I'm pretty sure that's not going on. So this is not about ignoring or disrespecting your religious convictions. It's about not letting you impose your religious convictions on other people. John Cornyn gets that. He's a lying sack of... We're radically rational.